Piano Mac here. I'm just gonna check if we're filming. Okay, yeah, we are. Alright, I had you on countdown. Um, Today's June 24th, 2013, and about 6 years ago, today was the Chris Benoit tragedy. I remember watching Monday Night Raw and my brother's friend calling our house to say Chris Benoit had died. His wife had died and his kid. And I didn't think Chris Benoit did it. I thought she had killed Chris Benoit and their kid. And because I just didn't think Chris Benoit would do that kind of thing. And then, of course, the details came out, and I mean, I'm not making excuses for anyone, but Chris Benoit was not a well man. He was suffering major brain trauma. You know, his brain from repeatedly doing that flying headbutt, and WWE for not, these days, this is why WWE takes concussions so seriously, because Chris Benoit obviously had damaged his brain so much that it was equivalent to an 80-year-old with Alzheimer's. And if you've heard of cases of older people with Alzheimer's, they're scared, they're frightened, because sometimes they don't know who they are or where they are, and he was just not very well. He was not the person that many people remember him as. And I don't think WWE is right to destroy his memory, partially because they were not checking him the way they should have been, so that maybe he would have stopped wrestling and still been around in the business, but just not actively competing, or maybe he could have changed the way he did things, or he could have taken a break for a while. Some people will always remember Chris Benoit as a monster, but I'll remember him as probably one of the greatest Canadian technical wrestlers who had an unfortunate end to what was a book full of great, inspiring stories. And it's unfortunate things happened to him the way it did, and of course to his wife and his son. I mean, they were killed. His kid was, I don't think he had even cracked 10, and his life was taken from him. But at the same time, Chris Benoit is not here to defend himself. He's not here to tell you what his condition was like, what his brain was like, what he was thinking, what he was feeling, what was happening to him. I mean, everyone knows that Chris Benoit's brain was not right. Things was not right. He was not the person he was. So therefore, I don't think we can judge the Chris Benoit that was around all the other times. The Chris Benoit that won the World Heavyweight Championship, and at WrestleMania 21. We can't forget how great he was, and that